Peace, peace, peace. Welcome to the channel. I am aTone. This is aTone Tarot, Capricorn. What's up? We'll be talking about love today. I do have to apologize. Yours, Aquarius, as well as Pisces. Your readings are late. I was out of town, got stuck. The snow, Mother Nature said no. Mercury retrograde, whatever you want to call it. I'm here. But we'll be pulling 10 cards as it relates to love, past, present, and future, as well as a challenge card for the overall challenge in your love life. And I'll be tapping in to find out for a no contact situation. So for those of you not speaking to someone, have them on the block list, giving them the finger, wouldn't, you know the list of individuals I'm talking about. I'll pull some cards. I'll be pulling 5 cards in reference to that. All right, Capricorn, let's see what's up. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get up into your message. If you could, please go ahead, smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Your girl would greatly appreciate it. If it don't apply, let it fly, Capricorn. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Thank you very much. I hope all is well with you guys. Some of you may be or once were dealing with a Libra, Cancer, Scorpio, also there. Someone who abused maybe drugs and alcohol at one point. That was a problem in the relationship. You might have not indulged to that level and they did, or vice versa. And one more card for my Capricorns. And let's see, baby. All right, let's get up into this message, Cappy. I'm going to begin with the past, work my way to present, and then future. And then I'll close you out with that no contact read. So, yep. All right, past situation. You have the King of Cups in reverse, Justice, and the Devil in reverse. So, in the past situation, like I said, I have Libra energy here. Something was imbalanced. Like there was an this is given transactional. I'ma just say it. Transactional relationship, right? There was emotional manipulation, some possible codependency, and gifts exchange. It could have even been sex exchange for someone putting up with and dealing with someone who was over abusing their emotions to, it was just too much, Capricorn, with the emotions for you. It's like, okay. And someone might have been using drugs and alcohol to even tolerate and deal with a person in the past that was overly emotionally manipulative person. And you started to see that your scales weren't healthily balanced. You were putting maybe unhealthy things on your scales to be able to tolerate and deal with this emotional manipulator, a gaslighter, someone who would make you feel as though you were the problem and you were the only one who could fix it. Everything about what was wrong in their life, as well as your life, as well as y'all life together, was your fault. It was raindrops falling on my head, right? And it was just too much for you, Capricorn. You was like, I'm cool off of that. The present situation, you have the Lovers, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this is giving a nice pair with someone, Capricorn, that you actually are considering. You looking over your glasses like, you don't say. You're looking really nice over there. You're looking like a snack over there. But be careful, Capricorn, in the current situation with this Queen of Pentacles being in reverse. Someone not recognizing how much the other person has to carry in order to sustain this nice pairing and energy in the room. There's a lot of work. Like this, someone may have a bit of OCD, right? And there's cleaning and cooking and catering too. They have a standard in their head that may be causing them to be an overachiever in this relationship, and that can cause a relationship to buckle. It causes stress, right? And I say that because in the future, you have the Page of Cups in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles. Now, this Page of Cups in reverse and this Emperor in reverse, that's someone having to apologize and maybe losing their position and ground in a relationship where you once were the lover, strong, head up in the clouds with this individual, inseparable with the Lovers. And then something could happen where someone becomes overtaxed in one way or another. Now, the Queen of Pentacles, she takes care of everyone, right? But when in reverse, she does not know how to take care of herself. So someone is not able to take care of themselves in such a way that it can tip the scales of a relationship in the wrong direction, to where you may have to offer, or someone has to offer up apology because they are looked at in a very different way, where they once held a certain regard with this person. They lose that, and someone feels as though they have to maybe give gifts, say, send roses. That's what this is giving with this Six of Pentacles being here, and we talking about love. You messed up, and now you gotta run the bubble bath and massage the feet and cook dinner and make sure the house clean because you fucked up, and your challenge is the Eight of Wands. That's something changing quickly. Y'all, it was all good just a week ago, is what that is giving. So just be mindful, Capricorn, that healthy boundaries, making sure you're pouring into yourself, loving yourself. Your partner is doing that. You recognize cues, like certain cues with them, that there is self-care, self-awareness, and self-love inside of them, that there's no codependency or overly emotional and dramatic end to a situation. So just be careful, because energy goes where energy flows. You know what I mean? So if your energy is overly giving to something, it can become a weight on that, like I said, and the buckles. So be careful of that. So we're going to move on and close out your reading with a no contact situation. For those of you who are not speaking to an individual and or maybe individuals with finesse, might be a few. It's like, which one? aTone. I know I got a few. That block list, it don't just have one name on it. All right, let's see. For my Capricorns, and if you haven't done so already, Capricorn, what you waiting on? Go ahead, smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate that. I would greatly appreciate that. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What do we have in love for the no contact situation for my Capricorn spirit? Somebody is thinking of you, Capricorn, and that self-love and healthy love that I was talking about. Somebody became someone's example and wake up call. Wake up call. They won't admit it though. They will not admit it to you, Capricorn. So they are thinking of you heavily. They are working on themselves, wanting to love themselves because they are sick and tired of running into the same person in a different body. They won't admit it to you, but it's wearing on them. They can see that they continue to run from something and they're running right to a mirror themselves. You can't run from yourself. So it's a bit of just the bull shall bear the yoke. Even the most stubborn will have to face at some point the reality of what the situation is when it comes to how they might have contributed to destroying and removing some very integral relationships. So, unknown caller, they may have wanted to text you, but they erased it. Also, watch out for someone creating a fake phone number to mess with you. Yeah, you can do that. It's apps out there where someone can mask their phone number and text you from their number and try, because they know you and you are assuming that you don't know this person on the other line. Be careful of people just accidentally texting you out of the blue, saying that there's someone else. Yeah, don't fall for it, Capricorn. Because they may be just wanting to get information and fish out information because they don't want to admit how they're truly feeling, but they want to see where you at. They want to put their feelers out there with you. Yeah. So that's your message, Capricorn. And until next time, I hope that this helps. Peace.